Well, hello there, dreamers. Welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. I haven't done this in a while, so we're going for the whole top months, and I'm going to select pieces that select the posts that I haven't reviewed yet. Let's see what's been going on while I was on vacation. I can't believe it. I'm on the cover of a level up screen. It's Mike. It's Mike. Okay, that is just hilarious when this happens. Nicely done. Coolest thing I've ever done. Oh, the water rug. Yep, I need to make my own water rug. I want to make a custom pond. I want to actually use the bridge that we got to potentially put it over some custom-made river. That would be sick. I definitely should work on this project. This is beautiful. I did it! I finally unlocked all the characters last night while at work. I work in 911 dispatch, and this game helps me stay awake during slow hours. I got Mulan and Mushu to the valley yesterday, and I'm so excited. I'd finally be like everyone else and be able to get Dreams Light stoked away for Tiana to come in whenever her update is. I can focus on finding out how to decorate. I'm so excited. Also, if you're about ready to unlock Mushu and Mulan, be prepared. Getting them out of the realm is the longest set of quests I've ever done to do so prior to them. I lost track of how many quests in total had to be done before they got into the valley. I'm so stoked. That is so cool. Actually, now that you said it, I have to agree. It might have been the longest realm quest of them all. And also, that's a good feeling, having every character in your valley. Now you have so much stuff to do, though. You have to get them all to level 10. Complete all the friendship quests. There is still a lot of things to do, but if you do want to take a break from questing and do some decorating, that is the beautiful part about Disney Dreamlight Valley. You can always do whatever your heart desires on any specific day. So, awesome. Some people like the villains. Okay, I'm interested. I've seen many people saying that the villains should be removed from the game completely. That there should be no quest whatsoever with them. Making them disappear from the map just doesn't seem enough, especially when it comes to Mother Gothel. Look, I get that you don't like her attitude, but that's who she is as a character. Can't handle it, don't play Disney Dreamlight Valley. Villains have always been a big part of Disney. I might have sound harsh, but the thing is, some people like me love the villains. Oh, the people like me love the villains. It makes me nervous every time I see people wishing them gone completely, or even wish no more quests with them. If devs did it, my favorite characters would be gone. Please don't wish them to be completely gone from the game. Just banish them from the map. Let us, who enjoy the villains, also enjoy the game. Okay, first of all, I have never seen... Okay, I have seen people saying how much they hate certain characters, but I have never seen people asking to not have any quests with certain villains or to completely remove them from the game. I'm gonna say I agree with the post. I agree. I feel like I can understand not liking specific characters, even absolutely hating them. To be honest, the most hated character I've ever seen in the comments was Vanellope, and she's not even the villain. I don't know why people hate Vanellope. If I were to choose the most, in my opinion, the most hated character in Disney Dreamlight Valley, it would probably be Vanellope. Okay, maybe Maui, but after Maui, Vanellope. Like, I don't think that majority of people feel like that about villains. Now, Mother Gothel, yeah, she is a terrible person, but she's a fictional villain, and I do realize there is probably people like that exist in real life, and it's an actual problem. But in this particular case, like, villains sometimes are absolutely necessary in order to tell the story. There can be just heroes in every story. So I feel like villains do play an important part, and I totally get not liking them and not having them around, but I totally agree that we do have an option now to hide characters in your valley. So if somebody does not like characters, and I know most people probably hide not just villains, but just the characters they don't particularly like, and don't want them to just be walking around the valley, which is totally valid. This is what this function is for. But I do believe that villains are necessary for pretty much any Disney game, because without villains, a lot of the heroes wouldn't exist, and villains do contribute a lot to the plots of a lot of most popular Disney cartoons and movies. So they are a necessary evil. I also feel like Mother Gothel, she deserves like a special spot, because unlike pretty much any other villain in Disney franchises, she is the one that actually hits home. She is the closest one to reality. She is not cartoony, magical, whimsical villain that like is just so cartoonishly bad. She is actually like a toxic person that resonates with a lot of people. They probably met people like that in the real life. So I think that's why Mother Gothel in particular, she's probably the only villain that people wish to be gone. And I totally understand that the rest of the villains are, they're just so unreal that I feel like people might be okay with them. But Mother Gothel, she does hit a spot. What companions do you want to see in the future? I feel like almost every week I do Reddit review, there is a post about companions. All right, let's take a look. What are the options? Ooh, we have the tiger from Aladdin, if I could remember the name. Man, I completely forgot the name of the tiger from Aladdin. Ooh, Maximus. Maximus is adorable. I hope they find a way. Like, it's right now with the state of the game, it's really hard to imagine a lot of like, could a giant horse even be a companion? Because if they are gonna make them true to size, they're gonna be bigger than our own character, and that would be weird to be a companion that is bigger than your own character. I hope they find a good way to implement all of these companions into the game that are actually bigger than the characters themselves. Who will be in the top 3 doors in the castle? So we got Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty, I think. So Cinderella pretty much confirmed. She was in a lot of promo materials for the game, so she's definitely coming 100,000%. I'm not sure. I don't know if she's gonna be inside the realm, or is she gonna be a part of the main story. I have a feeling she is gonna be a part of the main story, and that's exactly why they're saving her. They didn't release her yet because they have a specific part of the Act 2 where she is gonna come in. That's just my guess. And also because I don't think there's anybody else they're gonna bring from Cinderella's universe. I would be very surprised if they bring anybody else. So they're probably not gonna do a whole realm for one character. Snow White, 100%. Not confirmed officially yet, but I do not see Disney Dreamlight Valley without Snow White being added eventually. So yeah, 100%. And I don't know about Sleeping Beauty. Honestly, didn't see too many references to her in the game so far. So maybe eventually. But we also have a lot of doors on the sides. Plus, we have a lot of DLCs coming. So everything is possible. Donald snuck in at the last second and I can't stop laughing. Okay, that is good. That is a good photo bomb. It actually looks perfect. You cannot make it more perfect. Please tell me this was your dream snap and you submitted it. This is gonna take the first place, I have a feeling. I think I'm done. Oh man, I thought we were gonna keep it positive today. This doesn't sound positive, but let's get into it. I guess we needed to counterbalance. This game is just so not worth it anymore. It's not fun. I play on Switch, I can't decorate or else it crashes, and all I do anytime I play is grind away at whatever the current task is. The characters all feel one-dimensional, and the one character forgotten that did have some depth is now just floating around the valley aimlessly. I paid for the game, so I don't like how much it pressures you to spend more money. I've been playing Stardew Valley for the last 2 weeks and get so much more enjoyment out of it. I was about halfway done with the Mulan Star Path, but every time I turn on my Switch now, I have the choice to load up Stardew or Zelda or Animal Crossing, and I have a good time running around and playing how I want. Or wait 10 minutes for DLV to load. have it to be glitchy, and then either fish, cook, mine, or make gifts for villagers. Maybe I'll come back to it in a few months, but I've seen some other posts here recently that if the game isn't fun, you should stop playing it, and this game just isn't fun anymore. It's sad. It's sad to read this, but I can totally understand it. And I honestly don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a problem. It might sound weird. I don't think being bored and not having fun in Disney Dreamlight Valley is a problem. It happens with every game. You cannot play a game for months or even years without eventually getting bored of it and getting tired of it and just stopping having fun. And thankfully there's an easy solution, and you already have the solution in your post. Play other games. Play Stardew Valley. Incredible game. I wish I had time to play Stardew Valley. Complete it from start to finish. Enjoy it. Get the most out of it. Then see if you feel like playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. There is no game that will never get old. There's no game that you will never get tired of. Every game, eventually, you will feel like not wanting to play it. And it's totally fine. Thankfully, there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of games out there. So if you do feel like that about Disney Dreamlight Valley, do not get upset. Do not get scared that you're losing something special. You're not. It's totally normal. Just take a break. Don't make commitment to quit or not quit. Just don't overthinking. Don't worry about it. Just do what feels right. If playing Disney Dreamlight Valley feels right, if it fulfills you, if it brings you pleasure, then keep doing it. If there is another game you would rather be playing, don't force yourself to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's not going anywhere. Well, except the Star Path. The Star Path is definitely going away soon, so I would highly recommend finishing that at least. After that, take a break. Take a break until the next update. See what's up. Maybe the glitches that has been the worst and crashing your game all the time will be fixed by then. Who knows? The point is, do not force yourself to play because you're gonna start resenting the game, and it's never a good thing. And don't be afraid to try other things. Just do what feels right. It's not the only game in the world, and it's totally normal to feel burned out with Disney Dreamlight Valley. You will probably feel like playing it at some point in the future, and if you take a break, it's gonna feel more fresh and more exciting. So, easy solution. What is your biggest premium shop regret? Oh yeah, this pack been around twice. You had 2 chances to get it. It's a good pack. Every time I see it in the premium shop, I do say it in a video. I think it's worth it. It's a great looking set. I feel like it's fairly priced. I don't have any regrets because I have, unfortunately or fortunately, every single premium item. I might have regrets buying certain items, but thankfully I managed to snag them all, so I don't have regrets not buying them. I think the only item... No, I don't think I regret buying anything, because in the end I ended up showing it off to people to potentially help them make a decision if it is worth it for them or not, so I have no regrets, even though some items I will probably never use. But let's see what other people's biggest regret. Figaro, yes! Main Street Confectionery. Oh yeah, guys, Figaro comes back. Save your moonstones. Snatch that cat immediately. Immediately. I regret buying the whimsical pets. They're so ugly. I did not buy them for the longest time, but in the end I decided to buy them just to complete my collection. There is one good use for whimsical pets, and if sometimes you can use them as a nice shiny backdrop for your character in Dream Snaps. If you position the pet houses correctly, you can have some cool lighting effects behind your character. That's probably the best use for whimsical pets, but I've seen a lot of people who really like the way they look. I prefer the regular ones, but I can totally understand why people like the shiny ones. I regret buying the Frosty House skin. It's so awkwardly tall I can't even see it. I agree. It's not the building I use, and precisely for this reason, it is very awkward to see from almost any angle. But it does look good in the background of Dream Snaps. If you want to put it far, far away to just fill up the space, it does look pretty good. This is funny. Most of the people's regrets are actually for buying things and not buying them. That is kind of interesting. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to all of our awesome supporters. It was fun. It was fun to catch up on what is going on in Disney Dreamlight Valley community. It seems like I didn't miss much. I feel like we are getting closer to the next update. There is a chance, I mean, it's very likely we're gonna have an update in the end of August. Cannot wait for Tiana. I just watched Princess and the Frog recently just so I'm in a loop. And I was so pleasantly surprised. There is a Russian version of this tale that I was familiar as a kid, and it's completely different. That one involves like 3 brothers shooting an arrow, and one of the like wherever it lands, that's where you have to get a wife from. And the little brother got his arrow in a swamp, and he had to marry a frog from that swamp, and in the end it turned out the frog was like a princess. So it's like a completely different version, but the tale is kind of the same. But the best thing about this is the music. The music in that movie is incredible. So I highly recommend watching Princess and the Frog before Tiana Updates comes out. And I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more content. I'm back, so that means most likely we're gonna have a live stream tomorrow. My voice my throat is feeling better, so I think I'll be able to talk for a few hours tomorrow. So see you then for the epic Dream Snap Spiral. Goodbye.